Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, I am happy to say we have been collecting in diamonds, still using the doodler, still holding on, and we're going to go over what we got to do next immediately. And that is basically get out of 5 and get into 6, but there's a little bit more to it. And what do we got to do to survive right now? Guys, I appreciate it if you do subscribe to the channel, and a big shout out to those of you guys that have been using the code CHICKEN in the shop. So yeah, where do we even start? So I'm still using this base. It's been fine. This was yesterday, and then this was today. We've done a whopping total of 4 attacks. We've won 2. Shout out to Leo. I should have lost that one. I screwed up. And we lost 2. One of them was to a 60R Seeker. And look at this one, man. This was the first hit of the day, and I just completely butchered the attack. Got so mad I force closed it and didn't bother to continue. Cost me the match. So it goes to show it's worth, not getting angry, being patient, not being a doofus. And here's what my plan was. My plan was, okay, at this point I knew I was probably going to fizzle. So I was like, okay, I'll get this engine on the bottom, and then, I'll get whatever I can get on the top. So, of course, I fizzled on the bottom. Then I force closed right around there. Or no, I didn't actually. I played the match the whole way through. So I just sucked, just straight sucked on that one, and I lost by 1 percentage point, which is crazy. But either way, it doesn't really matter now at this point. But yeah, so that's pretty well all that's really happened today. But I want to talk about the tech tree first, because that's going to be more important. So where do we need to go next? What do we need to do? And all that kind of stuff. So I think at this point, honestly, I don't really see a big benefit to getting the critter launchers. They don't cost anything in terms of tokens. What's funny was today I almost unlocked mechs because I thought I had to get them before going to 6, and I was like, whew, that was close to ruining the entire season. That would have provided us no benefit, put us back. But anyway, so we've got artillery up to tick 4. Now I believe it's 5 artilleries at max level to take down a sky shield. Using bombardiers, you don't really need to do that. So it's nice to have, and I mean, we'll put tokens into it while we can. Because let's look at it this way. We're going to go to 6, right? We're going to get Scorchers. We're not spending any tokens during that time. We're going to go to shock launchers and probably max those along with shock mines and then go building health. Regardless of what's here, it's not going to be as good as those 3 things. We might grab that at some point. I don't know. Probably not right away. But then we want to go to 7 and go to heavy choppers and get the rest of the goodies. So that's the plan. I'm optimistic, not an optometrist, optimistic going into the rest of the season, because I think we're going to be in a good spot. I think we're in a good spot now. It was just that tough 4 or 5 yard grind at the diamond. We were a little bit late to it this season, but things should end up being okay. And we've taken the path that's not necessarily good now, but it's going to allow us to be, by the time we get to 7, get to the stat nodes, we're going to have all the stuff that we need that's, going to be essential to have at that point a little bit earlier. So I also don't know how, but I seem to have a lot of tokens. We've got artillery almost maxed, the GB's almost maxed. I'm not sure, all my heroes I've upgraded, so I don't know where all these tokens are coming from, but I don't mind having them. So let's go over... Let's just get into it. Let's get into it. So today what happened was we went back in, and just out of nowhere, everything became a fizzle fest. So just finishing the base now is kind of, the way that we want to go here. Like if you can get the bases down in 220 and you've got a pretty good defensive build in 5ER, then I think you're looking pretty well okay, for Diamond at least. Up and above that, we're going to have to compete. And if we're going against good Secret players, it's just not going to happen. So... let's go 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then we'll throw 2 in here just for fun. Maybe even with KAVAN, actually. Let's see. Let them get touched up by the rocket launchers a little bit. I do got to shock that critter launcher. And let's go over here. Haven't lost any heavies yet, so I can't. There we go. That'll attract KAVAN at least. They took some damage. Nope. KAVAN's going another way. He does not care about the bombardiers. Doesn't care for him in the slightest. Doesn't care for him. And his second winds are not going to do me any good down there. So we're going to call a bit of an audible. We're going to go like this. And then we're just going to start the flare party, I think, guys. Yeah, because it doesn't matter. Does not matter. This is the type of match we want to get as we're going to collect a chest. Not, just for fun. So that really sucks because there's nothing really we could do there. So I'm actually going to force close that one just so we don't waste time. I'll spam a bunch of second wind just so we got some troops on the field. Throw down a bunch of artilleries. Yeah, there we go. Just don't want to waste your guys' time with nothing. So there it is. Yeah. So you guys don't know when you force close like that, it just auto finishes the attack for you. Yeah, 322. Let's actually take a look at his attack. 322. We're not going to beat that no matter what we do, so that's tough. So now that secret players have artillery, that might get a little bit dicey. Let's try another one here. And hopefully with this one, we can at least get back into Diamond. Oh, man, I don't want to force close again and leave it as another short video, but for the sake of chests, you got to do what you got to do, man. Like, they're really important. So I've collected 3 diamond chests since getting to Diamond. And, every chest helps, but it's not the end of the world at the end of the day. You're still going to get to the tech tree, get through it. So what do you guys need to do that are lagging a little bit behind, right? Honestly, I would focus on defense. That seems to be the deciding factor for me. It definitely helps. It just takes the pressure off a little bit, makes the attacks easier. I don't know if you guys want to go. It depends if you're using bombardiers, definitely defense. If you're using rocket choppers or seekers, then I think going offense. So upgrading your gunboat energy, maxing your artillery, those kind of things will probably help more if you're playing rocket choppers. So if you're playing bombardiers like me, defense can help out a little bit more because they're slower. I don't know where KAVAN is, but let's throw them in. Let's shock this. And can we shock the blaster and the critter launcher? Oh yeah, we can. Let's go like that. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Okay. Let's hit the blaster. I should move it over more and hit the boom cannon too. This is not really looking that good, guys. KAVAN went down a little bit earlier than we wanted him to. So. And the blaster is now focused on the bombardiers. Can we take out that boom cannon? No, sir. Ooh, man, that is going to be a fizzle. That sucks. That really sucks. I don't know what happened to KAVAN, man. I don't know what happened to him there. Where did he go? Where did you go, buddy? He just died. I delayed him so late. And he still died? Like, what? What are you doing? So he went down here, then what did he do? I should have used more second ones. That's okay. Alright, well, let's try to get back into Diamond. Then we'll wrap this one up, guys. But yeah, if you're lagging a little bit behind, I think that makes sense. It depends on the troops that you're using. If you're using... I think we can do this with 1 bomber. Let's go 1 bomber. And everybody else over here. Wait to critter this guy. Only thing that's going to be a problem is that shock blaster. So let's get some early shocks. Get it in range over here on the critters. Okay, then it should switch to the heavies by the time these guys get this down. That's alright. Okay, heavies are at 5-5, so they're still alive. Now, the critter launcher that I just missed, or no, I just barely got it, okay. Okay, I need another shock. I'm not gonna get it. Did KAVAN die again? Oh my god, guys, why do I keep doing this? If KAVAN dies, the attack's over, and we lose, so that sucks. I don't know why that keeps happening, but I mean, the good thing is we're in range of all this stuff, but without any heavies or any protection at all, it's, the rockets are just going to pick us apart. And I got no med kits, I got no nothing to bring them back online, so... That is going to wrap it up for the video there, guys. 3 losses in a row. Ouch. But we'll be fine. We'll do some normal hits and get normal luck on the next one. We'll get right back into Diamond and be able to collect. So I hope that helps you guys out. As always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if it's interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.